Hey yo, what's up guys, Cinecats here. We're back with another video, and in this one we're gonna be trying out a game called I can't pronounce it. Thaumaturge? I don't know how to say it.
Thaumaturge. Miracle worker.
Miracle worker. Okay.
Thaumaturge.
A thaumaturge. Thaumaturge. I think that's how you say it. We're here with the game called the Thaumaturge. The Thaumaturge. It's a I guess it's like you're like the demon controller. I use it for your investigation game. So investigate stuff, I'm guessing. It's turn-based combat as well. It's a action RPG made by Fool's Theory, publisher 11-Bit Studios. Thanks to them for getting in contact with me through key mailers. For now, we're going to be playing the demo that's out right now on Steam. It's a story-driven game RPG with morally ambiguous choices taking place in a culturally diverse world of early 20th century Warsaw. In this world, saluters exist, exoteric beings that only thaumaturges, I think I pronounced that, can truly perceive and use for their needs. Alright, sounds cool. This is one of like genres that I really love, supernaturals and detective investigation kind of thing, and turn-based combat. Love it. Let's try it. Let's go in. Okay. This version does not represent final quality of the game. Okay. Oh, cutscene. Is it a 2D cutscene or full 3D? So we're here to give a first impression. Hopefully there will be enough here to check out the feel of the game.
I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face.
Animated cutscene, not a 2D painting.
I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote.
Wake up.
I can hardly imagine what a nightmare.
The demon is hungry.
Remember, you're not alone.
So it's very vague what he's doing
Could
here.
you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
How does he know who I am?
Thank you.
Well, why does he give? Why does he
What's
care?
your message?
Let's play a trick on him. Go ahead, dictate your message.
Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Very far, don't add anything.
Please add, my love to you, my sister.
Touching. From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski.
What would the Szulski?
S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Viktor with a W, not a V.
Victor.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere. On every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
The demon like, hurry up, man! I want to go toilet.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
What? I just decided to talk to myself, and he just assumed I'm a loony, just from one thing. Wow, rude. Can I help you? Cool. So you can use WSAD to move around. Just take people's letters and get XP for it. Thaumaturgy. Your bond is weakened and in danger of collapsing. Perception. This upgrade enables using perception in the dimension heart. So this is all the monsters you can bond with. There's 8 of them. Interesting. Or maybe this upgrades the monsters. What's this? Quick attack. Planned attack. Many people have flaws, but only the Thaumaturge are aware of their existence. These are blemishes on a personality created as a result of turbulent experiences. It attracts saluters and allow young Thaumaturges to make a pact with their first saluter. Your flaw is pride. If you nurture it by making the right choices, it will impact the course of events in the future. I'm a prideful guy. Pride, my innate flaw. It got me into trouble on more than one occasion, but also kept me out of it sometimes too. It is integral part of me. Upaya follows this flaw. Increase the heart dimensions force by 1. Eerie intoxication. Bloody penance. Liberum vito. Not of this world. Do we get any bestiary to explain what kind of demon this guy is? He looks like a warrior, but only half his torso. Saluters. They have many names when Latin was in fashion, and wise man called these creatures newcomers. Popular beliefs they are sometimes called demons or angels, ghosts or even deities. I do not know where they come from. They reflect the beliefs and superstitions of people from different regions. Even though those people themselves cannot see them, highly sensitive individuals like artists are sometimes able to see their manifestations, while saluters change their whereabouts as they follow people's flaws. People travel more these days. Once in St. Petersburg, I saw a sphinx. Flaws. Someone's burden can be a Thaumaturge treasure. A flaw is a lasting hidden beauty that is imprinted on a human soul by something traumatic or routine. Many people have them. I am not an exception. My inborn flaw is pride, a flaw of the heart dimension that I gifted to an Upaya a long time ago. This is how all saluters function. Those still untethered follow a flaw hidden in someone's nearby. By confronting that person using the right arguments, I can bring out the flaw and then take it over, making a pact with the wild saluter, unite with it. In theory, all my previous attempts have failed. Alright, let's go. Perception. As a Thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate the enemy's actions. You can follow traces of emotion, thoughts, actions, and words, and you can reach your goal easier.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
If there's a heal in the village.
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
How far can I explore? The map looks kind of small. Hidden observation. Approach and reveal the secret. Protective charm made of string, sticks, and feathers is supposed to protect the resident from the influence of evil power. There's a dog up there.
Got what's yours this week.
Mulchot. We're here to keep order.
Oh,
and that
Chad.
don't come free. It's getting colder, so the price is getting higher.
Hey, there. Nice boots. They warm?
Deserter. The proud answer. It not only draws from your floor pride level, but also feed it even more. Show no fear. I, indeed.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots.
You feed the flawed pride.
And sooner or later, it'll come back to bite them.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
Either Znami. We're the Tsar's
Idios
soldiers.
nam.
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
The hell is that sound? Victory condition. When your enemies lose all their health points, you win the fight. Are shown bar below the feet, while the health points are represented by the bar at the bottom left corner of the screen. This plan your attack. Select their skill above icon above your opponent. Flex damage. Slow. Oh, I got punched. It's pretty cool. Cinematic combat. Patow! Ah, he knifed me. Action cube perception allows you to anticipate the enemy's action to find out what they are planning. Unfold the action cues at the top of the screen. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful but require preparation, bringing the risk of the enemy attacking first. Round 3. Precision cut. Round 4. Oh, cool, it tells you how much it takes. Ow! He slashed me. I feel like the slash should have done more damage there. Jab in the face. Pretty cool.
Serge the Ruski is right.
They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Who are you calling cripple? At the Grimoire cover, there are available thaumaturgy points that you can spend on the tree. Purchase skill upgrades, improve your powers within the dimension, and hunt saluters to enable further development. Gamble. Give 60% chance of dealing double damage. Dimension Forced Heart. This upgrade adds points to the dimension. This upgrade allows you to manipulate the dimension heart. I wonder if they're gonna make this tree a bit more bigger, because it's pretty straightforward. It's a healer.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
Rasputin!
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Smell this shit. Prayer beads, time-worn prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. The seal gushing from the beads impregnates the wool better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rupture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, but it also attracts. Traced certain Rasputin. Rasputin's wish. Rasputin has a magnetic seal and passion. He is a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, who is easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flame of his ardor. Say that now you've got everything you need. Require the knowledge or context required to give a response.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
He wants proof that thaumaturge, observation or information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observation make up conclusions. It is a valuable source of knowledge about the world and events that can help you in a different situations. Perceptions and objects. Thaumaturges possesses perception. Allow them to read other people's emotions, action, words, and thoughts left on items in order to recognize them. You must develop the heart, deed, word, and mind dimension sufficiently. What the hell? Why is it flickering? On some items you can find trace of someone's personality. It takes one of the three forms. Unknown, you see it for the first time. Familiar, you have seen it before, but you are not certain who it belongs to. Certain, you know exactly who left it. Traces are only revealed once you pass the test of perception on the item. Prayer book. An ornate prayer book containing prayers for the Russian Orthodox Rite. It vibrates with a languishing moan of delight, the touch of silk, the scent of courtly powder, but that which is soft and warm is also pierced by the thorns of impending separation and longing. Dimension force too low. Indeed. Who would have thought that this priest had such passion? Surprisingly, the mask of a healer concealed an outside lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps this is one of his healing methods. Then louder.
You're blind.
Stanislaw.
You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
Ah, abusive father.
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
A monster.
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes, absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I wanted to sweep. That's the second time
I'm
she's...
just heading out.
I wanted to sweep.
It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a saluter, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
I wanted to sweep. Guys, you gotta let her sweep, man. That's what she wants to do in life. She just wants to sweep.
Here you are, the Bukavaj.
Bukavaj.
Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
Boss fight. Fighting Val's saluters. To defeat Val's saluters, you must get rid of the shadows that protect him. Vanquishing the shadow will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more fiercely he will fight back. The bar tells you when the Val Saluter sends more enemies against you. Wow, that looks cool. Doom. Doom is coming. Suffering. Receive damage at the end of every round. Slow swing. Ow. Ugh, punch her right in the gut. Quick jab him. Pow! KO. That was easy. Vehemence. Quite a flaw.
Going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Taming a Salutor. You defeat the Bukovic, the the D-Dimension Saluter, but you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. The untamed Saluter won't obey your orders, stops you from developing and weakening your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin soothed his anger. You achieved the unachievable.
A feeling of déjà vu washed over me upon receiving your last telegram. Yet again, you're off traveling to some distant lands, while I stay here nursing the hope you will one day visit us in Warsaw. I miss the old days when things seemed so simple. Even if we already knew back then, we may never be truly free. I long for the chance to show you how much our city has changed. To let you hear all these different languages that now echo down the streets we once aimlessly wandered together. Yet all that is mere fantasy. The past is gone, never to return, it seems. Just like you.
Vukovic.
My dear brother, who risks his life in search of otherworldly beings and their hosts. Sometimes I think it is for the best that I do not share this gift with you and Papa. Maybe that's why I can see things more clearly, just as they are. Therefore, I beg you, Victor, come back to us and reconcile with your father. You never know when it will be too late. Affectionately, your sister, Lygia.
And that's the end. So, what do I think of the game? It's pretty interesting. I really like the graphics in this game, and the whole demon design. I kind of wish the demon actually talked, like whispers of demonic words, maybe like represent their emotions. It sounds like a nice story-driven game, but in the combat sense, it feels a little bit too easy. I was in the I don't know if like you can probably increase the difficulty, of course, but the combat was so easy to figure out. You just end up just wrecking everybody, and I don't really feel the power of the demons. Unfortunately, the demons supposed to be something supernatural, something really cool about them, not just the way they look, from what they represent basically. But I didn't quite feel that. But end of the day, it's still pretty interesting. I like the story. I want to follow through and continue knowing what's going to happen next. And the exploration, the little village that we explored, it's not very big. It's very small, but at least it's nicely populated, and there's not a whole lot of interactions going on there. It's pretty straightforward, very linear. I'm not too sure what's going to be like in the full game. Dialogue feels nice. The accents, the voice actors, they're all pretty decent. But the way they cut the conversation, it felt a little bit robotically. I don't know, the feeling of it is just like, especially that lady is saying, "I want to sweep." It's just like you just talk to her and she's like, "I want to sweep." It just feels a bit awkward. Maybe it's just the way that landlord lady was. It's just the way she is. But and how sometimes when you have a little bit of conversation, it cuts out straight away. At the moment, it didn't really feel like they show much consequences of your choices, the things that you pick, but it does give the mystery, like, should you really be telling everything to this Rasputin guy? He might be a bad guy. Is there a twist in the story? I kind of feel that might be implying that may be, but the writing is very nice. The whole description of the clues and then finding the conclusion of it, it felt really nice. It felt really good to read. I enjoyed reading it, and very mysterious. But since that I have so much, I got so much XP and I got so much skill point, I managed to put point into every single dimension. I was able to read every single clue and also find all the conclusion that I've figured out who was the killer from the beginning, from like halfway through the investigation. And I don't know, I'm hoping that in the future, when the game actually comes out and the actual when you get out the prologue, the game is going to be much more mysterious, much more head-thinking game, requiring you to think more if you're unable to get all of the clues, etc. But I have a feeling that it's going to be too easy, because all you're going to have to do is level up and hoard your points and then allocate your points to certain objectives so that you can get all the clues and conclusion done. I don't know, what can they change to make it much more, I would say, complex, more branches, I would say, like more ending branches, because it felt like as if it was only one branch. But I think it's because it's just a prologue, and the prologue is supposed to feel introduction into the game, and it's supposed to be easy. But I'm hoping that there will be more branches and more possible outcomes, because in a way it kind of gives you the illusion that might be multiple branches, and I don't like that in these type of games. It's so cool. I'm interested. I'm looking forward to the full version of the game, so I'm hoping I can get my hands on that. But until next time, guys, that is end for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and to the next video, bye. Make your mind up. Make your mind up, man.